And today I'm going to prepare a dish with the Silver Spring sweet and hot honey mustard. We're going to do a Tenderloin Medallion with sauce that will be served on a baked sweet potato plank. Start out first with the sweet potato. I've got a 1/2 inch cut of raw sweet potato. You want it approximately 2 inches in diameter so that you can place your tenderloin on when it's finished. Start with a little oil. Salad oil is needed. And then we have a seasoning blend, which we probably want to prepare right at the beginning. It's just a combination of 3 different types of pepper and a little paprika. The recipe will make enough that you'll have plenty extra, and you can store it in an airtight container because you're definitely going to want to make this again. And we want to just sprinkle a little seasoning over the oiled sweet potato plank. Then we'll place in a 450-degree oven. We'll bake that for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, we will flip it and we'll continue baking for an additional 10 minutes. When that's done, we'll pull it out and we will set it off in a warm area until we're ready to plate. Next, we're going to sear our tenderloin. We want to get a non-stick pan. We want to have it large enough that you have plenty of room for the meat so that it doesn't cool it down and you get a nice sear. Do is take a 4-ounce Tenderloin Medallion, center cut, and add vegetable oil on it to coat. And then I also take a little seasoning blend, do it on both sides. And we want to get our pan almost smoky. You can see there's just a little bit of smoke. It's very, very hot. So we want to make the sear to hold the juices into the meat. We're searing the tenderloin. We just want to get a nice crust on it, as so. Not burning it, but just to sear it. And then also, you want to do the edges. Okay, we'll put our seared tenderloin into a 450-degree oven for approximately 4 to 5 minutes, depending on the doneness you like. 4 or 5 minutes should bring it to about medium rare. When the tenderloin's finished, we'll let it rest before we slice it. Let it rest for about 6 minutes, just so the juices congeal. Next, we're going to prepare the sauce that'll accompany the tenderloin. Start out with andouille sausage. And this is just a pre-cooked smoked sausage. It's not too spicy. I'm going to put it in a pan, and I'm just going to lightly brown it. Okay, next we're going to add fresh squeezed orange juice, minced shallot, and we're going to reduce this until it's all the liquid is almost evaporated. Okay, when our andouille sausage and our shallot and orange juice mixture is reduced to just kind of syrupy, it's most of liquid is evaporated. We're going to add a little bit of brandy to that. Let that brandy cook off. We'll add our heavy cream. Use 40% or more fat content cream, and the sauce will come right together for you. We're going to add okra. This is just sliced okra. You can use fresh or frozen. And then I've got a little of the seasoning mix that we prepared. I'm going to add that. We're going to reduce this to the nappe stage, or just to coat a spoon, a light sauce consistency. When the cream reduction is reached a sauce consistency, which it has, it just coats the spoon. We'll add our Silver Springs sweet and hot honey mustard. We'll add a little scallion. And we'll add a pat of unsalted butter, about a tablespoon. Mix that in. Swirl that butter in just till it makes it rich. And then we're going to set this aside and plate our tenderloin. Okay, now we're ready for plating. Take our components. We have our sweet potato that we baked for 20 minutes, 10 minutes on each side. Place that down on our plate. We have our tenderloin medallions we seared. We finished in the oven, and now we've let rest for about 6 minutes just to let the juices congeal. I'm going to slice that on the bias. So we have a nice, beautiful medium rare. Of course, you can cook it any way you like. Plate it on the sweet potato, like so. And then we have our finished sauce. Cool it down. And then you can serve it with your favorite vegetable accompaniment. I have a little jardiniere vegetable garnish today, and a little color. And I've got a couple of scallions. This, of course, is optional. Finished dish.